Mm. That's interesting. Like how that correlation with just having those sources, having those resources that other people don't have. I can see how beneficial it is to have those resources and to get the knowledge that you need to be the best player that you can at that high school age. But even if you don't have those resources to get private instruction, I think that there are a lot of kids throwing a lot harder than ever before. I mean, think about how uncommon it was to have guys throwing 100 miles an hour a decade ago, and now how prevalent it is in comparison. And now I see videos online of these kids all doing the crow hop and then throwing it into the net at 107 miles an hour, just really like maximizing what their quick twitch muscles are doing and having that translate to when they're on the mound. I guess it just depends what area of the game it is. Like from the physical standpoint, being able to hit the ball farther with more efficiency and throw the ball harder, that's increased a lot. But you still can't. There's still a lot more to the game of baseball than just that. And knowing what's coming, approach. Uh, I see a lot more content about how to maximize spin rate, velo from the mound, power, but not as much about approach. And approach is that thing that's changed quite a bit, and it's going to. You're not going to see the same kind of sequencing from pitchers and anticipatory decisions from hitters that you're seeing from the past. Like guys fooling pitchers into throwing a certain pitch. The Manny Ramirez is out there, the guys that have that kind of savvy. Uh, we'll see less of that over time, perhaps, since the game's getting a little younger. But I'm still amazed by what these guys can do physically. These pitchers 100 miles an hour as sophomores in high school. It's nuts.
Yeah, and we'll see because I, I think that can be, and I'm as amazed as you are. I don't know what to make of that like pull down crow hop throw into a net 110. Like I don't know what that means really.
Mm.
Look at those all these kids who throw 100 when they're in high school. It's we don't know yet, but like almost all of them have broken down. Almost all of them have had Tommy John surgery or some other arm issues. I mean, all these guys who, Lucas Giolito had Tommy John surgery in high school. Now he's seemingly come out the other side, but the data on what it means to have Tommy John surgery when you're in high school, and he had a field of pitch that you're seeing now. So he was a little bit different, but Riley Pint, Tyler Kolek, these guys were all top 5 picks because they threw 100 miles an hour. We haven't heard from them, so I don't know what that means, and conversely, I've been digging into sort of under the radar draft guys for a book project I'm working on. And you look at Shane Bieber, who, when he was a junior at Santa Barbara, was 88 to 92. Maybe he'd reach back for a 3, but there was that feel for pitching. And that was a feel for pitching that got him on campus as like a preferred walk-on type. Nowadays, because everyone's so focused on those incredible physical things that you mentioned, Chase, and I'm not saying that they're not important, but because so much focus is a guy like Shane Bieber will continue to get ignored. And look at him, Jacob deGrom is another one. I mean, he barely pitched in college, and and maybe he's an outlier, but I think the danger is too much import being put on those incredible physical attributes that don't have anything to do necessarily with, as you point, the approach, the feel for the game, the feel to barrel up the baseball and to make adjustments because, well, the pitcher did this to me the last time, so now I got to watch out for that. Now the special players are the ones that can be a sort of both and not an either or.